have done any of it without a volunteer or a volunteer group by my side. So I have a passion for people that volunteer, and I have a passion for our two nominees also, which I'll get to. But I want you to know, if you don't know or if you're new to this event, that the Chamber has one of the most fantastic groups of volunteers I have ever had the honor to work with and for. And we're very fortunate and very lucky to have that. And we're only able to honor two tonight. But you need to know that as a member of this Chamber, that there are a lot of people out there working for the Chamber and for all of you. And I know, I bet I could say truthfully that every person in this room has volunteered for something. An hour is credible, and a volunteer, 40-hour weeks like we've just done, is also a volunteer. But it doesn't matter, you're giving and you're supporting, and that's what's most important about being a volunteer, and that's how nonprofits survive. So just know that every time you take that footstep, as Keith has said, to help someone, you are making a difference. So thank you all for doing that. We have a lot of volunteers. We have a lot of our core Chamber volunteers in this room tonight, and we have more that were not able to be here. We are only able to honor two, because that's how the rules are, and so it's kind of tough. But and I know the two nominees personally, as we all do, and I know what they do every day, so it's even harder. But our first nominee is Selena English, who represents Northwest Cannabis. Northwest Cannabis is still a fairly new member. I believe it's 3 years. And when they open their doors, they also open their hearts to our community. They picked Walton River Keepers as their charity of choice, and they do a fundraiser for them every year, and they support our community itself in other ways. And as far as the Chamber goes, Selena has made a difference every day. She is an ambassador and is on our Health and Wellness Committee. And you know, there's that go-to person that you just know is going to get it done, and Selena's that person. You know, if you ask her to do something, it doesn't matter what it's for or who it's for. If it's for the Chamber, she'll get it done, and that's a volunteer. I tell you, I know from experience, and we're lucky to have her as part of our Chamber community. And then our second nominee, who is out of town and not able to be here, which I was really sorry for, was Naomi Williams, and she has been a member of Chamber for over 20 years between two different companies that she has worked for, and she brought them to the Chamber. And Naomi fits the bill also, because she's that other type of person as a volunteer who, Naomi, I need something, and she steps up. Whether sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's a full day, sometimes it's bringing a new member in, sometimes it's being a sponsor. So it's a really hard choice when you have fabulous Chamber members and women who do this, and we're lucky to have both of them, and I want to personally thank both of them for everything they do for our Chamber. And now, and the recipient tonight of Volunteer of the Year is Selena English.